Yesterday, I talked about taking books and turning them into movies. So, what is the process to getting the rights to one of these bad boys? I'm going to try the best I can to explain how do you get the rights to turn a book into a movie or television show. From what I've learned in my brief time attempting to do this for the past couple of years, we are going to use People We Meet on Vacation as an example because it is currently in production. And yes, it's sun damaged as hell, but whatever. What I've learned through this process, the number one thing is that there is no one way to do anything and it's different every single time, which makes it very hard to learn when you're learning how to do this. An option basically means that the author is giving me, the producer, permission to go and sell this or attempt to sell this product to another production company or self-produce it if I have the money to do it. I don't. Basically entrusting you as somebody with the industry connections to be able to get it made. Think of Reese's Book Club as an example. Reese Witherspoon options those books before she puts her stamp of approval on it, and then if the book turns out to be super successful, then her production company will put it into production. It's a very smart business model. One that I would love to have one day. I mentioned there's two types of agreements. So there's a shopping agreement and an option. An option is basically money up front and everything's negotiated up front, and a shopping agreement is no money up front, which I prefer. I don't care. I'd rather negotiate it later anyways. An option agreement, everything's negotiated up front, and that's where like the bigger production studios do options, or people that really want a lot of time, or someone that wants to take over more of the IP will do option agreements. There's pros and cons to both. I've been in rooms where we've been negotiating both. Shopping agreements are usually shorter term as well, usually only like a year. Options can be like 2 to 5 years, but you would be shocked at how cheap options are. Authors, I'm so sorry, you don't make enough money. Even like a New York Times bestselling author might only get $10,000 for a 2-year option. Options and shopping agreements are basically just ways for production companies to negotiate IP from authors that already exist. And there's different ways that authors get involved as well, and this is all negotiated. If it's a limited series, they could want to write a couple episodes. If it's a movie, they could want to take a stab at the screenplay. A lot of authors don't like to do the screenplays of their books because it's a very different craft. Basically, I know this didn't explain a lot, but everything is so different and the rules are different and everyone negotiates everything differently. I've been in 2 big negotiations so far for one option and one shopping agreement, and they were both handled so differently. And the reason my business partner and I approach this a little differently is because we actually read these books. A lot of the time, people that are optioning romance books specifically, it's these like old white men that are in charge of production studios. They don't actually like read the content. They just like saw it was a New York Times bestseller and they go, great, I'll just buy that. The reason why I'm getting into this and the way I want to do it is because I want to take, stories that I read. Our whole mantra is we know the demographic because we are the demographic, and hopefully that will hit with somebody soon. That's a little bit about shopping agreements and options. I probably missed a million things, but they're very confusing and there's a lot of steps. So let me know if you have any other questions about me trying to take books and turning them into movies.